Warning: the following webcast may not be suitable for all audiences. This program may contain content that offends whiny idiots who have giant sticks up their asses. So either stop watching now and run to your safe space, or grow the fuck up. For those of you who will continue to watch, please enjoy the show.
Another terrible Tuesday. I actually EQ'd my mics correctly this week. Now I sound sexy. It's another edition of the FreakChild Experience, and we're coming in hot, so we'll turn that down just a bit so I don't blow out your ears, because I know they're all so very delicate, especially in this day and age of fear, anxiety, everything that's going on out there. You'll be okay. We know you're under quarantine, stay-at-home orders, all sorts of other bullshit. You're going to be fine. Hang in there with us. We're going to try and stay off of the COVID a little bit tonight, but we, of course, have to talk about it because Rico's in the house. Skin Boy's with us. We've got so much to discuss tonight, and we're going to get into it here in just a few seconds. First, I have to do the obligatory bullshit. Here it is. Go to Facebook. Go to Twitter. Facebook.com/FreakChildRadio. Follow us on Twitter. It's at FreakChild Show. So there you go. You guys need to go there. You'll find out more about the show. You'll find out where the website is, which is, of course, is FreakChildRadio.com, and all that wonderful, interesting stuff. Nobody wants to give us money. I don't blame you. But if you really want to and you want to support the show, check us out on Patreon. Patreon.com/FreakChild Experience. I know it's so many different things. FreakChild Show, FreakChild Radio, FreakChild Experience, FreakChild the Retard, FreakChild the Asswipe. You know, it could be anything. So just look it up. It's out there on the web. Google it. That's what we do with everything anyway. That's how we get to all website, is just Google it. So there you go. What else do we have for you that I have to push along? Oh, by the way, welcome to all of our friends over at the Freedom Revolution. Would you like a mic there, Rico? Rico's got a mic. Yeah, I just went through puberty for a second. FreedomRevolutionNetwork.com. We're also being simulcast over there, so we are literally all over the place tonight. Finally, we got all of our, what do you call it, syndication up and running and everything. So first but not last but not first, something like that, whatever it is. Last but not first but not least, but still he's, dicking around on his phone and it'll be all right. We've got the wonderful Rico. You're in the house.
Yes, I'm here.
Rico's in the house. He's made it to a show. He's here, ready to talk about the conspiracies and everything that's going on through your mind. Man, you were just full of it yesterday.
Oh, yeah, it's a new year of adventures, and it starts like pretty tough.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's saying 90 days into 2020, we need to get our money back on it. Our warranty is about to expire.
I'm still recovering from Kobe Bryant, and now this. This is insane.
Kobe Bryant,
Yeah.
you're still upset about the Kobe Bryant thing.
Yeah, of course I am. Yeah,
Well, I think you'll be all right though.
I'm gonna be all right.
We'll give you a little bit of time to grieve and all of that good stuff.
Star Wars needs to stop. As a matter of fact, if George Lucas makes another one, I'm done.
Star Wars needs to stop. Why?
Well, because it's losing the sense,
Well, there's only so far you can really take a show, or a movie for that matter. And, I don't know.
Well, George needs to stop.
Just needs to stop, period.
Yeah.
That's it. Just no more.
Yeah,
Done, over.
Well, we grew up with this thing. I'm agree that the new generation needs some kind of the force with them and all this thing, but it's going out of control.
It's going out of control.
Yeah.
Well, I think there's probably some other people that can
agree and disagree with this.
Gee, yeah, you could. Let's welcome also the wonderful
Yes!
Skin Boy is on the air. He's via satellite with us this evening. Skin Boy, what's shaking, my man? Our IT specialist.
Hello.
Skin Boy,
Yes,
the man.
Rico, I miss you.
I miss you too, brother.
Oh, it's such a sweet story. Oh, you warm my heart.
Yeah. But it's just that we share so many things like that delicious rum.
Well, yeah, and he's still got that thing, Or
Well,
did you
Still
finish
have that goddamn bottle.
Yeah, you still
No,
got
I
that
got
bottle.
it. Hang on. Oh, hang on.
I understand that he got that because that's the perfect cure for Corona.
It's a cure for something. I'll tell
For
you
something, yeah.
Yeah, there it
Hey,
is.
Rico.
Got that.
Yeah, that's
Turn it the right way.
4 years old. 4 years old it's been since that
Yeah,
show.
I was gonna ask.
Oh, so
I was gonna ask when was Lowry? How long ago was that?
Lowry was around 2-3 years ago, right?
No, it was about 4 years ago, I think.
4 years ago, for
Yeah.
God's sake.
So maybe this trash mellowed to something actually drinkable?
Brother, every year that thing is going to get better and better. Let me tell you that.
Oh, it's unreal.
Do you think the doctor can handle it?
I'm gonna find out tonight, Rico. I'm gonna find out.
The doctor is with you?
No.
No, I'm gonna find out if this is
Oh,
gonna kill me.
yeah. You have to let me know.
It'll probably kill me.
No, I promise you it's going to be good. This age, the rum is designed to be better and better with the years. When
It
it
ages
mixed
in
with
the glass,
saliva,
yes, yeah.
well,
Yeah, there you go. That's
alcohol kills saliva.
alcohol kills saliva?
Yeah.
How do you figure that?
Well, I'm imagining
If it kills saliva, imagine what other things it can kill.
the necessary stuff.
Well, no wonder why Prohibition in Denver only lasted for a whole whopping hour then.
See,
Okay.
an hour exactly.
Right?
Let me tell you this. You can't mess with alcohol in a country where you find a liquor store in every corner, man.
Right.
So don't go there.
Well, because they were going to
Don't
shut
mess
down.
with it. Don't
They were going
try
to
it.
shut down. They were going to shut down the weed stores. They were going to shut down the alcohol sales.
No, that's not gonna.
Yeah, and that's what they announced. And then, about like an hour and a half later, they're like, "Oh, no, we're not going to do that."
Well, if they want people to stay home, they
Oops,
need
just
their
kidding.
alcohol and their grass. You
Right.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Take me down to the paradise city when the grass is green and the girls are pretty.
wrong season, man.
Wrong
There's no
season,
green
yeah.
grass. There's no green grass.
Yeah. There's just cow poop.
I'm getting green weeds.
There you go.
Oh,
Destiny says they say that alcohol kills COVID. So there you go. There's your solution. If you don't want to get COVID, just drink yourself.
So let me
So
tell-
Skin Boy's set. Skin Boy's set.
I like Destiny. There we go. Yes, Destiny, you are. Yeah.
Destiny is amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm planning on getting a land in the middle of nowhere just in case. Skin Boy, you're more than invited. We can get together and get around 15, 20 acres and disappear.
Acres.
Acres, sorry.
Acres,
I'm
yeah.
Puerto Rican.
Acres.
I'm a U.S. citizen. Leave me alone.
It's that English part that's really hard.
You people
We're
have
still working with him on it. I mean, it's
Okay.
only been 9 years.
You remember this. You people have to respect and honor and take care very good of the Puerto Ricans because we are your Islander brothers.
I respect you, Rico. You know that.
Yeah, I know that.
Come
I know
on.
that. I know that.
I'm drinking this shit. What the hell are you talking
He's
about?
Oh, shit. All right.
Like a
So,
cannonball.
oh, my God. All right. So, getting into the meat of the show this evening, because we actually have some subjects to discuss this evening. We'll blast through the COVID crap here pretty quickly, but I just found I was looking through some statistics, and Rico, I've got this map. I didn't get an overlay for the screens tonight.
Let's see.
But I want you to look at this map and see what look at this correlation. This is a COVID map, and this is a weed map of legalized weed. Do you see a correlation in this?
Whoa. The light colors, well, dark colors are here. So are you insinuating that the states that smoke weed? Okay, explain me this again. The ones marked here are the ones affected or not affected?
Okay, so all these green states here, these are states that have legalized weed.
Uh-huh.
If it's this light green, it's recreational and medical. If it's these colors, it's just medical.
Okay.
Now look at this map and notice where all the red of the COVID cases are.
The ones that have no legal weed.
No, it's the ones that are all red are the ones that all have legalized marijuana that's recreational.
Are you trying to correlate recreational marijuana with COVID-19?
I am. I'm trying to say that I think maybe this is why people have such a weakness to COVID.
Well, you
Is
know,
weed.
that's a little contradictory because I was reading this article that says that they are finding that maybe cannabis help for coronavirus.
See, and I don't think so. And let me switch over so I can show these people the map here a little bit.
There we go.
So
Now I finally get to see it.
there you go. Sorry guys, I don't have a thing, but
Scheme boy, this is not going good.
So this map, this is your legalized weed. If it's light green, it's recreational and medical. If it's just dark green, it's medical. All right, and then this is the COVID map. That's really blurry. See if we can get in there a little bit better. Nah,
So dark red means we're fucked.
yeah. So if you're in
Oh,
dark
shit.
red. But look at the correlation here between the two. Look at that. Florida's red. Florida's green.
Florida is red.
Colorado
because
is
of
red.
other
Colorado is
reasons,
green.
For God's sake. Stop blaming
California,
the
Washington.
grass.
Look at that. See?
So you're going to tell me that all these Rastafaris that lives like 110 years and all these people that are around the world like Fidel Castro smoking marijuana are sick with corona? Are you insane, for God's sake?
No, I'm telling you, this is what it's got to be. It
No.
has to be.
That theory is a little radical. I think that we have to change the subject.
Justin says he heard if you're a snowflake, it is your virus, just like Trump is still their president. So,
What are you reading?
It's in the Facebook comments over here on the
let's
other
see,
screen,
let's see.
on the other system there. But everything's supposed to be coming up on my screen over here. So apparently, folks, the Discord ain't working. So if you're trying to get in through that ain't working. Leave your comments over on the Facebook page or the YouTube. I'll check those too. Yeah, I like Justin's comment. If you're a snowflake, it's your virus, just like Trump isn't your president. There you go. No? You have nothing.
I stay neutral. We're
That's a
living
good idea.
we're living difficult times.
Right. Very difficult. Well, and you're one of the people that's been laid off.
No, I'm not.
Oh, you're just voluntarily laid off.
Yeah, it's just that you have to make your own plan. I think that the virus is secondary. Either this is affecting or not affecting us per se. We need to make certain precautions, because we can't control what the government decides. For example, right now Denver is locked.
Right.
So either you believe or not in this, you're locked right now, and there are penalties if you don't follow the rules. So you need your plan. I decide to stay home. Not necessarily because I'm in panic, but just I don't want to be locked down in a place.
You don't want to be locked down in a place.
Yeah,
What do you mean by
yeah.
that?
Well, because of the kind of work that I do. You know, you can be potentially locked in a place, and that's not what I want.
You don't think, well, like if you got sick at work, you think they would just lock you there and they wouldn't let you
I think
out?
there's a possibility that if the virus get out of control, they can separate sections of the population.
Right.
So like a lockdown to prevent in or out in certain kind of facilities or hospitals, or
I think you're one of the ones that's bought into the fear.
No, because I learned very, very little in my life that the fear basically don't get you to nothing. Well, you're gonna get neutralizing yourself.
Well, right, but that's what I'm saying is that you've got the fear that you may get it, and then you're going to get locked down at your work.
But see, the reason's not necessarily because of the virus. Whatever in the world is this? I'm just living
so
there.
It's not the virus. I see what you're saying.
Yes.
So, Skin Boy, anybody on your neck of the woods been getting? He's disappeared.
Skin Boy, you need to come back.
He disappeared. Well, that's all right. We got to cut back to the other cameras. There we go. I don't know. Apparently, we can't talk about COVID with him because he works for the government. As a lot of people know, and they've shut his feed. That was it. He's done.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Skin Boy. Rest in peace.
He's still in that project. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That explains everything.
Yeah. So, okay, but here's the thing. You and I were talking yesterday about the theories as to what this really is. It's not the virus, just like you were kind of alluding to just now. It's not the virus.
No, well, I don't know if it's or it's not. I'm just in theory saying that whatever in the world is happening is affecting everybody, and it's not a good idea. First, to lose the control, and second, not to have a plan. For example, either you believe or you don't believe in coronavirus. There's no toilet paper to wipe your ass.
Right, but see, and that's the other thing I still don't get.
I don't get it either, but it's a reality. You know, we can say here, okay, this virus is not real, but that's still not toilet paper.
Right.
So that affects everybody. The ones that think that this is like a plague from the aliens, the ones that think that this is a reality, the one that thinks that this is another kind of attack or whatever.
Or could it just be that, the politicians are trying to play their little games of who's going to be hero? We came up with these theories. And when you and I were talking, these were the theories that we talked about yesterday.
At least the one that is being like, YouTube is the search. You just go there, start searching for videos, and your imagination is going to run, man.
Right.
Yeah.
But here's now a couple of the theories. Well, a little more than a couple. But here's the theories that we were thinking of yesterday. The first theory is to keep everyone home to break the internet.
Or to break, or maybe, how you say, to update.
Well, no, I think to break the internet. Well, the update was the other one that we had discussed, but this was the one that, maybe they're trying to get everybody on the internet to destroy it and break it.
So are you insinuating, in conclusion, it won't matter what, are you insinuating this is a smoke bomb?
In a way, it could be. I think it could be.
Like Chupacabra?
It's like Chupacabra, exactly.
Yeah, Chupacabra is a total smoke bomb, for God's sake. This gargoyle that sucks goat's blood, whatever. I'm going to throw up. What in the world is that? Doctor, are you listening to this show?
Oh, my God. Okay, so here's theory number 2. Is to keep people home. This is what you were alluding to yesterday, was to keep people home to build the bigger data infrastructure so that we don't see what exactly they're doing
Well,
to build this whole 5G network.
I was playing in
And Skinboy, being the IT guy, he would probably know something about that.
Well, Skinboy, check this theory.
They're putting one behind my house. I'm going to have cancer next week.
Oof.
That's not good.
Well, lemon and ginger and a little bit of marijuana.
And alcohol.
And alcohol.
Alcohol.
Skinboy, I saw
And shitty rum.
I saw at YouTube this guy that was proposing that what is happening right now is that the technology, the new technology for the internet, the G5,
5G, yeah.
5G is the cause for all this. The guy was explaining that this new technology travels using the oxygen cells. I have no idea what he's talking about, but he say that one of the reasons for this is to smoke bomb reactions, health reactions in people due to this kind of frequencies. What do you think about that shit, Skinboy?
So the 5G is going to get into the oxygen cells, and then it's going to take the coronavirus and throw it straight into our nards.
Well, basing this guy, there's no coronavirus. It's the 5G is making people getting affected, pulmonary talking.
Right.
I think that's bullshit.
So like basically what you're kind of saying is that it's not the coronavirus, it's the launching of the 5G network.
So do you remember like time ago that they start
They're hiding
preventing?
it. Okay.
They start preventing about the 5G thing. I remember seeing some videos that say, "Hey, be careful with this technology. This is unhealthy." And then I stopped hearing about this, but now I saw this guy saying this, relating or correlating what is happening with the implementation of that new technology.
It could be.
I have no idea, man. I see such amount of things in YouTube.
Well,
They've been trying to get through our tinfoil hats for decades. So I mean, now they found something.
I don't have tinfoil hat.
Lead.
Mine's aluminum. It's not tin. That's probably my problem.
Lead, though? Do we have to go back to lead?
If we go back to lead, I think I've got a strong
It's
enough.
heavy.
Well,
It's really heavy.
well, but that's the whole point of doing all the neck exercises. You got to start doing CrossFit. That's what it is. If you start doing
That's
CrossFit,
it.
you'll be
There
better.
it is.
I have a friend in Puerto Rico. His name is 48 Nails. And I'm sure that he knows what is
48
happening.
nails.
Yeah, I'm trying to find 48 Nails. So if for some reason 48, you're listening to this show, please call and illuminate us.
Illuminate us?
Yeah.
Light our
Does he have
buttholes up.
48 nails in his head or what? How did he get the name 48? Now I'm really intrigued.
Illumination, for God's sake. Illumination means that we're going to be like illuminated with knowledge.
The Illuminati. Here we go.
Well, I
48
didn't go
nails?
there. That's something for Phil Collins.
Oh, it's okay. It's a Phil Collins
Yeah.
theory.
Collins, again.
That
Here
that
we
experience that explains everything. Then
Yeah,
right there.
yeah.
So,
Yeah, since I saw him in that album, I was like, Phil, you're related.
good grief! All right, here we go. Theory number 3: round up for the alien. I guess unveiling that the aliens are going to be unveiled. They want everybody safe at home so that they can bring the aliens out. That's another theory that people have been saying with all the ancient aliens that's on TV and
Well,
all that. I mean, what do you think?
The fact is that we've been bombarded since we were kids with such amount of science fiction that I think that we're living in America a mix from reality and fantasy, and now we can't distinguish. For example, you ask some people like about Rocky Balboa, and they insist that he is real, and I'm like,
Right.
Rocky Balboa is not a real boxer, man.
Yeah, he's not a real
So
person.
we have a lot of figures that are totally fantasy. Now with these shows like correlating the pyramids and this place in Great Britain, they have the stones and
the Stones.
the rocks, whatever.
Oh, the
Stone,
Stonehenge.
Stonehenge. So I think that people are reacting to whatever and running in panic.
All right. Well, then here's the fourth one for you is that it was released by the Trump Organization for World Control for Trump to take over as a tyrant.
Come on.
Do you think that do either of you think that would even be possible?
Scheme boy.
Anything's possible if you have money.
Well, in which he has money.
Yeah.
So,
But
what do you think?
The war is not totally like, we don't know the war. So how we're going to like submit all the powers to us just because of a disease?
Why not?
Well,
all it takes is one guy with a vial. I mean, throw it out in the middle of somewhere in a Wuhan fish market, and bam, there you go. Right?
No, but I also heard in YouTube.
Vial. Whoa, that's scary shit right there.
Right?
They need to stop eating bat soup.
Bat soup
is necessary.
So it's their diet. That's what it is.
Eating bats is a bad idea.
Yeah.
Aussie proved that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Look at him. Because he ate a bat, he's got Parkinson's, right?
Yeah.
So
those animals are a little tricky.
So there you go. All right, gang. It is that time for the wrong camera, and the right camera. So there it is. Gang, we're gonna open up the phone lines. You guys can join in on the show. 720-230-6363. The phone lines are going to be open. We're going to be back right after this in just a moment. Stay tuned.
Remember
Got an opinion? Call into the FreakChild Experience.
Numbers do you put in?
720-230-6363.
What? Tell me, help me out.
720-230-6363.
It's a bowel movement.
This is KFRKDB, The Freak.
Ba-da-ba-ba. We're back. It is the FreakChild Experience right here on KFRK Digital Radio, Facebook Live, YouTube, Freedom Revolutionary, the Freedom Revolution Networks. We're all over the place tonight. Check us out, www.kfrkdenver.com, www.freakchildradio.com, freedomrevolutionnetworks.com. No, without the S. Like I said, we're all over the place. We've got Rico and Skin Boy in the house.
Yes.
Doing a little bit of everything tonight. A little bit of COVID. We're gonna try and keep that a little bit more lighthearted than normal, but we'll be all right. I think you'll survive. Got another break coming up here in about 30 minutes, and the phone lines are open, 720-230-6363. And if you've got your toilet paper, hopefully you're not experiencing, and that'd be just great and grand. So there you are. Rico is posting up some stuff on Facebook. By the way, don't forget, if you want to go ahead and watch party it or whatever you guys are doing out there this evening, feel free. We welcome everybody to join, post, experience, do whatever it is you guys want to do. It all works for us. Also got to tell you guys once again, we're looking at this. Follow us on Twitter, which is FreakChild Show. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/FreakChildRadio. We suggest the Facebook because that's where we do most of our posting. And if you want to be the first, you could, but we'll still leave it out there anyway. Patreon.com/FreakChild Experience. We'll send you a T-shirt. How about that? We got some cool T-shirts, and it'll be all good and plenty. I hate, people hate
Good
that
and
candy.
plenty.
Good and plenties. Do you remember those candies?
No.
Oh, all right. Skin Boy, do you like Good and Plenties? No, that's a big. Look at that. That's a big fat no on his face. He's just completely. He has no words. No words for that one.
Sounds very bizarre.
What? Oh, he probably does have words. It's just we have to turn his audio back on. That usually helps.
Do you remember the Love Bizarre song? Dun, 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 dun,
You sing the weirdest songs out of nowhere.
Good and Plenty is apparently really good when you're incontinent.
When
When you're having problems back there, run the Pepto.
I thought. Wait a
need
minute.
that
I
right
thought
now.
you're supposed to eat cheese. Is what you're supposed to do.
natural.
No, apparently Good and Plenty is really good. Yes. Apparently Good and Plenty is really good for that.
Oh, hey, hold on,
That's what
guys.
they say.
All right, hold on. We got a caller coming in on the air. Caller, you're on the air. Hello, caller. You're on the air.
Hello, caller.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How's it going?
Doing well. This is a very close personal friend of FreakChild.
Oh, well, close personal friend. What say you?
I like close personal
What?
friends.
Yeah, we love those friends. We're a family.
By the way, I'm his cousin. He knows me.
So there
Hi,
you
Skin
go.
Boy.
Hello.
Anyways, so I'm still
Some
watching
weirdo
live,
name,
but
all right.
my name is Jessica.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So,
You and
So-
yours. Oh my.
yeah. So, Jessica, it would probably be a wise idea if you kind of turned down the show in the background there, because we're getting a lot of back relay there.
Feedback.
Give me a second. Okay.
Rules,
feedback.
rules,
That guy.
rules.
Okay, we need to ask Jessica what she thinks about what is happening. Yeah, it's necessary.
All right, what say you, Jessica?
Well, I got to tell you, I've been sitting at home since last Thursday with my laptop, working from home, and having troubles with the internet, and getting paid only on commission and not hourly. But I'm still dedicated to my job.
Well, I mean that says something at least.
Yes.
You know.
Dedication. Yes. Yes. You are dedicated to your job. What do you do, Jess? What do you do these days?
I'm a tax analyst, or actually a junior tax advisor
Oh, okay.
For-
So you
Oh,
do
that's
tax
excellent.
returns. All right.
for Cutler Tax Resolution.
Cool.
No,
awesome.
not really. I love my
could
job,
be.
honestly, but
Okay, but do you really
was
think
saying it was
what is
cold,
happening
Jessica.
is
You
real,
gotta
or
think
do you think this is a smoke bomb for something, or we're gonna be attacked by aliens, or this is a real thing?
Let my boyfriend explain to you. He's got an opinion.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Boyfriend's going to explain it all. Here it comes.
The boyfriend.
Jim.
All right. First of all, my nickname is Bad Monkey.
Bad Monkey,
Hello,
welcome
Bad
to the
Monkey.
show.
Mike, forgive me.
Your cousin, I'm her boyfriend. She's a wonderful woman on a personal level. I've already learned about you before I saw your show live tonight. It's awesome. So
Thank you.
here's what we do. We help people who owe
Skin boy, knock it off.
freaking IRS and the states back taxes. So even though we got
Skin
this
boy, knock it off.
we got this Rona shit going on, I assure you the government is collecting their money, and that's what we do is help these people with this situation, because we got a $2 trillion stimulus bill that's got to be paid for and collected on.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm a senior analyst there. She helps get me people, and we love what we do, and yeah, that's what we do.
Mike, I
That's
can
great.
see that you're getting annoyed already, and honestly, Skin Boy, I love you.
I have no idea. What is this annoyance coming from?
I thought I was
Right?
listening very
Right?
closely. I was very interested.
I was listening, man. I
Everybody
got
was
really,
listening.
Like, wow.
I tried to make that concise, Mike. I really did.
I think it
I
was.
know it sounds nerdy and boring, but whatever.
I think it was just fine.
It was just fine. Yes, I'm agree.
Yeah. Thanks for sharing. That's actually good work. I like that. I like what you do.
All right. So my personal theory of the alien and all that stuff. Right on. I love the fact that you guys are nerds too. You made some good references. Rico, you made a reference earlier on the Star Wars level. That's cool. So let's put it this way. This too shall pass. We shall overcome, because we're badass humans, and we've ruled
Damn right.
forever.
Yeah.
So
There you go.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm agree. You know that
Mike, love you.
I'm sorry, please, Jessica.
FreakChild, I love you.
thank you.
I'll talk to you later.
Okay. All right.
Jessica.
Thanks for calling in, Jess.
Thank you.
So there you go.
You know, I was
A little
gonna
useful
like
information. Another
very useful.
input.
You know, that shows that America keep doing what we have to do. You know, we need to keep this nation moving. We're dealing with whatever is this, but people are creative. You know, the thing that catch my attention is that, are we moving to a different kind of society, like a more online or work from home? Or I hear a lot of people saying the war is not going to be the same.
Right.
After this is not going to be the same. What they mean?
Well, I mean, what do they mean? They mean that we're probably going to be more maybe health conscious, more conscious of what we touch, what we lick, what we do in public.
Hey,
I don't know.
Hey, you know, I like to be human.
But you know, I mean, is this more like just to make people more aware of how quickly something could spread? I don't know. I mean, is it supposed to be a lesson?
Well,
I mean, if it's a conspiracy and it's not just a freak accident, you know, is what I'm saying.
Okay. So, do you think that we're reaching a point? Think about this: from First War to Second War, or any war. The time frame between one to the other is like around 30, 40, 50 years, and we're in war. So from First War to Second World War, how long it was?
Oh, it wasn't very long.
Very long. Then after Second War, we enter in Korea, Vietnam. After that, we've been long time without conflicts. You know, as a matter of fact, our generation, grew up with no problems other than this Cold War thing. But
No, that's not completely true. That is
Tell
not
me.
completely true,
Tell
because
me.
remember, we had the Gulf War, we had Desert Shield, Desert Storm, We had all the crap going on
But
in the
it
Panama
was not a
Canal.
world major conflict. You know, it was
No, not worldly. No, but
yeah, but something like, let's say, Vietnam, that there was a massive things for years.
Right, but that was between two countries.
Yeah, you're right, but it became a little big due to the conflict that moved us to go there. You know, we were
Right.
not the only ones on that game.
Right.
But what I mean is that, okay, let's forget about those wars and let's go First World War, Second World War, and then after Second World War, how long it's been without a major global conflict?
Without
50
a
years?
yeah, I mean, well, longer than that. Since
So-
the Second World War, that was what 46,
So
47?
maybe, and we've been like so feed with fears and all these movies. So maybe it's a collective thing that we're reaching some kind of massive or global whatever.
It could be.
And people react like, okay, we need to survive. Let me get, because coronavirus is making people getting toilet paper.
No, it's making Americans get toilet paper. There's a big difference. There's a big difference. It's making Americans get toilet paper. It's not making the rest
Japanese
of the Japanese did it? Did they?
Well,
Yes.
they
Oh, I
The
didn't-
Japanese did it before we did.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
used to have it like that.
But
yeah.
still, I don't get it. What the toilet paper?
I have
Yes.
no idea.
I mean, seriously, there's no reason for everybody to be getting toilet paper when the first symptom is what? Coughing, respiratory,
Fever.
fever. Nothing about
Stop
shitting your
pooping.
nothing about shitting
No,
your
stop
pants.
pooping. Yeah, yeah.
Well, but
No,
also there's no water.
See, and that's the
What?
other that's the other.
Bullshit.
No,
Let me run and get
I
some.
can't find.
well, I know, but see, I was at the grocery store earlier before the show, and I shit you not. Like, there's tons of food. There's tons of like cereals are kind of picked over, but cleaning supplies,
But no
bottled
toilet
water, bottled drinks, but soda. You can get soda all day long, man.
Yeah.
No toilet paper,
My
no
dad
paper
can't get
towels.
No
water
Kleenex.
for his freaking CPAP. Yeah.
I
No,
got
this started in Japan about a month ago. I've got a coworker, his family is in Japan, and she called him frantic one day, middle of the day. She said, I can't find toilet paper. He went, what are you talking
Really?
about? This is before we even knew what was going on.
Well, Destiny.
She said, I can't find toilet paper anywhere in Japan.
Wow.
She's in Tokyo, I think. But yeah.
That's insane.
And then it came back here, and we thought at the time it was a viral video or false news or what, fake
Well, yeah,
news,
we were
whatever.
saying that 3 weeks ago. We were going
That's right.
coronavirus fact or crap.
Yes.
Um,
So now it's true.
apparently, and just shout out to Destiny. Destiny says Americans hear flu-like symptoms, so the first thing they think is diarrhea. So,
That's the reason we don't have
hey,
toilet paper.
hey, everybody, guess what? You're gonna have flu-like symptoms. Oh yeah, why is that? That's why.
That was very melodic.
Gotta love Pepto-Bismol at dinner time, man. I tell you what.
You know what? Maybe Pepto-Bismol with that rum the Skin Boy have will be great right now.
That is disgusting. What
Well-
the hell is wrong with you?
Uh,
Pepto-Bismol and rum.
well, you need to find new ways.
I don't know.
I tried
Well-
one time in my life.
What are
I
you gonna-
put a little spoon of diesel in my Bacardi, and it tastes great.
It stays great. That explains a lot of what happened to you
With
in
my
the
brain, yeah.
in the last 5 years.
Yeah.
He's drinking diesel fuel out of a Bacardi
Well,
bottle.
but look at Skin
not
Boy, he have a
Bacardi.
shot.
There's not Bacardi.
No, that's not Bacardi there.
That's real.
He's taking a little sniffy sniff.
Actually smells kind of good.
Yeah, I tell you, you have a jewel.
So, all right.
I'm probably going to die.
Kobe
Well,
Bryant is related to this.
No, Kobe. How would Kobe Bryant?
Kobe Bryant and shitty rum? What?
Kobe Bryant has nothing to do with Kobe.
Okay. I think that we may approach this. What do you think about all these things that the Simpsons predict.
That's there again. That's
no. I'm not going with the Kobe Bryant. I'm going with the one on the
Simpsons was
virus.
refuted. Simpsons, multiple Simpsons were actually refuted.
Scheme Boy, did you see
they
that
were all
one?
refuted, I thought, except for the Trump as president one, but it wasn't 2020, I think, is what it was.
How about the one with the virus?
2016
or something. I forgot.
Homer Simpson ordered this package from China, and then when he opened the box, the virus goes to him, and then he spread the virus around.
It wasn't coronavirus. It was actually something else. I looked it up. Snopes actually has a really good write-up on it. It's unfortunate. When I first saw it, I was like, "Holy crap!" Ooh! But then I researched it. And I'm like, no, darn.
So the
I was disappointed.
The idea of an outbreak is being. I was watching the movie Outbreak from the 90s.
Well, see, and that's your problem is that you're watching that. That everybody's watching that because as soon as the COVID thing started, as soon as this all started, what do they start putting on all the movie channels? Outbreak.
Remember something? Morgan Freeman is in that movie, and wherever Morgan Freeman is, he thinks he's like some kind of semi-god. So. You have to be a good
he
movie.
is God. He is God, remember?
He is.
Yeah.
He played God once.
Yeah, the guy really thinks he is, honestly. You see how but I'm the president of the United States.
Well, yeah, but he's got the voice. People are like paying money to have him like read their eulogies.
So when you hear Morgan Freeman, you see the president.
No, I see
God.
I see the man with the voice who has everything of knowledge, and even though it's a part that he plays, it's still.
He's that kind of people that you relate with characters like that.
Right. He is one of the best narrators that we've had in history.
And he's always some kind of leader in his movies, like the director of the boss.
Not in Shawshank Redemption, though, he wasn't.
Well, in that one, things went.
Oh wait, no, he was no. Actually, when he first
was a boss, yeah.
Yeah, and I guess at first he was kind of the big guy. He just wasn't the star.
Yeah. Okay, they end with a relation, right? They were inside.
What do you mean relation? What the hell? What Shawshank Redemption are you watching on Pornhub or something again?
No, I'm just saying they have more than a friendship. I think that the movie insinuates that. Well, you see what at the end when they found each other. They run, and
we need to look up your
romantic.
Dude, we need to look up your browser history because I'm really starting to get afraid that you're watching the wrong Shawshank Redemption.
No. What's wrong with having a relation?
He's watching the Shankshaw Redemption.
Shankshaw, yeah.
That one is with Ron Jeremy.
Schlongshank.
Ron Jeremy.
Shank Schlong.
Oh,
Ron Jeremy, if you're listening to the show, you're more than welcome to call.
Yeah, I'll pass. Thanks. Well, he can call all he wants. We're not putting him on camera, that's for sure. No satellite feed for you, bud.
For God's sake.
Makes everybody want to throw up.
He's part of our society.
He was part of our society. Now he's
in Canada.
Yeah, I don't know where he's at, but he can stay wherever he's at.
Okay.
Probably doing some sort of.
As long as he's socially distant, I'm happy.
Yeah, very socially distant.
Okay.
So
we can put him in Nantucket Island.
Pardon me. Look out, everybody. Okay, Justin, by the way, says you're more likely to get the shits after eating McYucks than getting COVID-19. Just a little notation from the peanut gallery out there.
Not the Facebook peanut gallery. I think Destiny's the only peanut gallery we have there, but maybe I'm wrong.
No, that's from Justin. He's out there on the Facebook fade. The Facebook fade? Facebook fade. That's it, I quit.
So Rico, actually, this isn't bad. It mellowed out kind of good.
I tell you, man, you have something that is better now.
It took it like 4 years to do it, but
Imagine 10. That would be great, but I hope that you drink that before the 10th anniversary.
I think I probably will. I think I'll have to.
The only reason I'm not
This,
drinking is because I need to drive back.
You have to drive back? You're a social person? Or, I mean, a responsible person?
Well, imagine coronavirus restrictions, drunk. I don't think this is the moment.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. You have to have a fucking, you have to have a hall pass just to go anywhere now.
I was thinking that Steve Austin, the $1 million man.
Steve Austin, the $1 million man.
He was not that strong. He only had one mechanic arm, and the other one was normal. So it was everything tick, 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 with one hand, but he was like semi-powerful.
What the hell are you talking about? Steve Austin, the wrestler?
No. What was the name of the $1 million man, the Bionic man?
The $6 million.
The $6 million
man. Yeah.
He only had one arm.
Oh, I don't know what the hell his name
so
was.
he was not totally.
It wasn't Steve Austin, though.
It was.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't Steve Austin.
He was something like
I'm
that.
looking at God. I'm apparently old. So.
What was the name, Skimbo? You and that guy.
I'm working on it. God damn.
Hey, research takes a little bit, man.
Yeah, Google is a little slow. Google is a little slow.
Yes, it is, because somebody's breaking the internet right now.
It definitely isn't this show.
Lee Majors. There.
Lee Majors.
Jeez, wow, were you off?
Do you remember the sound when he was going to, like, use his force?
Yeah.
That was so ridiculous.
Ching, 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 ching.
Ching, 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 ching.
Imagine-
Hey, don't do that. That's racist.
Oh.
Ching, 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 ching.
There you go.
There was no Chang in there.
If you got Chang or Chow or any of that in with the Ching, then
no
it's
Chow.
racist.
Oh, well.
There was no Chang ever. So, see, I'm separating this. I'm making sure that I've got good separation.
Yep.
Ching,
Cheech.
Chang,
Chicha, a Chile beverage. Or a beverage from Chile.
Okay.
There you go.
Chicha.
There you go. So there you are. We're no longer racist. I'm happy with that.
Well-
I'm happy with that.
You know, I
We
think that the
are-
war is united with Corona.
we're sensitive. We're sensitive.
Yeah. So, all right. So Rico's not drinking. Skin Boy's in his home studio, social distancing with the show tonight, just like all the other normal broadcasters. Hey, we're looking like the professionals now. They're all broadcasting from home too.
Very serious.
How cool is that?
Yeah, very serious.
Yeah, they're starting to take our leadership role of showing of seeing how to do a show like this, and they're doing it all on the major networks. How cool is that?
Oh,
We're
to all,
leaders. We're leaders.
to all our fans in Germany, keep going, man. You're doing really good.
And we do have fans in Germany, by the way. That
we have
is no
fans in
lie.
Germany?
No,
Germa-
it's- yeah.
We have fans?
Believe it or not, Germany is our #1 fan base. We're
Yeah,
a
yeah,
lot.
we really love that people.
We're a lot like most U.S. bands. You don't catch on in the United States until you've actually hit it big over in the UK or somewhere in Europe. You end up doing a European tour before you do a U.S. tour.
Yes.
You know?
I don't want to mention names, but
Right.
some names came to my mind.
Yeah. So,
Here's some pyrotechnics.
woo! Woohoo! Hey,
Rock.
now we're getting high tech, man.
Yeah. The next step is the Pete.
The what?
This
The Pete?
the slam Pete.
The what? The what?
I tell you later.
I don't understand that
I
one.
tell you later. This is very punk thing.
Oh, it's punk. That'll explain it all then. All right. Coming
I
up.
have-
Whoa, hold on.
I
You
have
have-
steampunk.
Gorilla
steampunk
biscuits.
pyrotechnics.
there you go. Steampunk pyrotechnics.
What in the world is that? A flashlight or oh? And I think that the torch is in aluminum.
Well,
It's
hopefully.
like bronze.
Bronze?
kinda cool.
Really?
It's probably bronze.
You know,
Or it's painted that way.
you look at me in that way, but you don't understand this is a mechanic thing. We talk about metals. We are curious to know the metals because we can weld.
Okay.
You know, we have
Right.
that skill.
I
We
wouldn't-
weld.
I wouldn't weld this. This is probably gonna Sichuan
melting. Yeah, because it's probably
Yeah, not a good idea.
Yeah.
Not a good idea.
With that one you can use a little torch.
A little torch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little torch. A little torch to weld a torch.
All right. Speaking of steampunk metal and all that, don't forget to check out Steampunk Giraffe over on YouTube. They're doing some new stuff out there. They're actually doing some rebroadcasting of their stuff during the middle of quarantine. So check them out on YouTube, Steampunk Giraffe or Steam. I think it says, I don't know. Just look it up. Steampunk Giraffe. Good music, good times.
That was intriguing.
And it's a very interesting story, especially for our LGBTQ friends, because one of the lead singers, I guess you could say, Rabbit, actually transitioned from a male to a female. So there's an interesting story there that you guys can look at on their website as well.
You know, this is a little random, but
I respect it.
I was reading in the news, and I don't have an explanation for this, but you know that Puerto Rico closed or is trying to have a big quarantine there, and basically they're using the police and all that to arrest whoever that is not following the instructions regarding the quarantine.
Right.
But there's something
So
happening.
they don't want to go to New Jersey anymore?
No, check this, Skin Boy. The problem right now is not with the Puerto Ricans. It's that tourists are getting there in masses, and they don't know why. Right now they are dealing with...
Tourists are showing up in Puerto Rico? Well, it's because they've got toilet paper. Remember?
We have plantain leaf.
After the hurricane, that's all Donald Trump was throwing. We have plantain leaf. Towels
and, you know, for centuries, we use the plantain leaf to wipe their butts if there's no toilet paper. So they're welcome. The only thing is that there are little white spiders that hides in the leaf, and that thing can multiply in your balls.
Banana spiders.
Banana spiders, yeah. You don't want to have a commune of banana spiders in your testicles.
Banana spiders. He said it. Banana spiders.
Banana spiders in the base of your banana.
Well, you know what? I just say the spiders. I didn't use the term banana spider.
Well, you said a plantain. That's a banana.
It's a big size one, yeah.
Yeah. It's a banana.
Big spider or big banana?
Right.
The spider is micro, the banana is huge.
Sounds a lot like you.
You don't want to have white spiders in your testicles. You know,
where the hell are you hanging out that you've got white spiders on your testicles?
I'm not saying I got them. I'm saying that the plantain leaf have white spiders, and if you wipe your butt, you're going to end having white spiders in your testicles, not me.
Is it time for a break yet? Oh, my God.
Check this out. It is time for a break, and when we come back... we're going to get back onto some of the liquor subjects, a little bit of marijuana subjects, and, etiquette when you're telecommuting to the office and everything at...
telekinesis.
No, not telekinesis. Holy crap. Check us out on Patreon.
Holy shit.
Get over on Twitter. Get on the Facebook. There's the addresses. We're going to be right back after this as we get ready to talk about El Chapo's beer.
Can I have a trivia for the public?
If you want, right before we go to the break, give us a trivia there.
Where in the world the Millennium Falcon have the restroom?
Where in the world did the Millennium Falcon have the restroom?
Okay, you're going to tell me that Chewie, Han Solo, they don't poop, they don't wash their mouth, they don't have a shower, and they travel like speed for years?
I don't know.
Like
Where's the shitter, Chewie? Where's the shitter?
Where is the freaking littering in that ship? They even have a game. Do you remember the game table? You remember that, right?
Yeah, I remember the game table.
So what kind of ship have a game table and won't have a restroom? Tell me.
I don't know.
How do you poop on the Millennium Falcon? Okay, that is our.
So all the Star Wars fan, we need to know where is the Millennium Falcon restroom.
All right, so there you go. 720-230-6363. If you've got the answer to where is the shitter on the Millennial Falcon, check us out facebook.com/FreakChildRadio, Twitter, FreakChild Show.
Cheater, latrine, hole that opens like in the planes and the poop goes to the space, whatever, but where?
Where is it? Where is it indeed? All right, we're back right after this.
in the AMC, I saw some stuff you wouldn't believe. Your government is lying to you. We were supporting the zombie dinosaur insurgency in Vietnam, and hell, the damn CIA was playing on both sides of the conflict and funding the space vampire invasion. I was going to tell WikiLeaks, but I got sent home after I was wounded in a crystal meth amphibians accident. Can I have your pants? When I was in Korea in the AMC, I saw some stuff you wouldn't believe. Your government is lying to you. We were
Well, that was something lagged and went goofy there. Usually we don't have so many technical problems. Well, hey, that was the first technical problem. It wasn't even that big of a deal. Anyway, welcome back to the FreakChild Experience right here on KFRK Digital Radio, FreakChildRadio.com, FreedomRevolutionNetwork.com. We're all over the place. Facebook, YouTube, we're over there, over here, everywhere, all over the world, 17 countries, including U.S., Canada, Germany, and one whole whopping person in Mexico once in a while who actually tunes in. You all right over there, Rico? Huh? It's natural. It's what? Natural? Nacho Verde. So, whatever that's supposed to mean. Rico's indisposed at the moment, so we'll do this once again. Follow us on Twitter, twitter.com, Freakchild Show. You can like us at facebook.com/FreakChildRadio. Please do that instead. If you want to support the show, go ahead. You can do that. We'll send you some goodies or something. Get over on Patreon, patreon.com/FreakChild Experience. And, as that last ad showed, Freaksession 2020 is coming up November 3rd, 7 p.m. We're going to call the election again this year. Did it 4 years ago. You can always check that out on the YouTube channel as we live on air called within, I think, 2 hours what the outcome of the presidential race was going to be there 4 years ago. So should be interesting. Hopefully we'll have the whole gang, maybe the entire panel of everybody on the show will be in on that one as well. So we shall find out. What else do I have to tell you? There was something else I had to tell you. I forget what it was. Oh, yeah. We got a trivia contest right now that Rico has started. Rico says, if you know where the bathroom is on the Millennial Falcon, give us a call, 720-230-6363. And the phone lines are open, 720-230-6363. You can call in and talk about any of the subjects that we've been discussing here on the show. You all right over there, Rico?
I am all right.
All right. Well, that's good. You're surviving for a while. What else is there? I think that was about it. So, I don't think we really decided which one of the theories, conspiracy theories that we can come up with for why COVID-19 exists. But hopefully you're enjoying your quarantine. And if you're going stir crazy, join the club. Everybody's doing it. And if everybody's doing it, you should do it too, right? Peer pressure, folks, peer pressure. So there you go. There we are. Nope, we're not doing that one. We're doing that one. As promised, so we found out about this interesting story. First off, let's talk about pot for kids, and then we'll get into the beer by El Chapo. So apparently, companies need to get a little bit more realistic with what kind of things that they're supporting. This comes out of where the hell was it? Didn't even tell us. Anyway, this guy's grandson plays in a youth hockey league, and he had entered into a raffle to win some prizes. Each team, trying to read this. Each team usually is responsible for putting together a gift basket or prize package together with a minimum value of $50. And then when they do, they have a big setup, and they have a paper bag taped in front of each of these prizes. Usually the prizes are geared towards children, it being a youth function. This guy's grandson put his raffle tickets into the specific bag after his family was notified that the boy had won $200 worth of marijuana. Can you imagine that? How would you feel if your 8-year-old grandson, at a youth hockey tournament, entered into a raffle, and at the youth hockey tournament, one of the prizes is $200 worth of marijuana? Can you believe that crap?
What state was it, though?
Wow.
What state?
They didn't give us the state on this particular story.
What happened?
Huh? Well, the picture was taken of the winnings to show cannabis paraphernalia, edibles, a lighter, and a smoking apparatus. The guy was quoted as saying, "My grandson thought he won a great prize, and he was excited to tell his father about it. Dad, I won chocolate." He said, "No, son, there's bad drugs in the chocolate." How do you explain that to a kid? But I mean,
So they were. See, if they had been another thing.
What's that?
If it had been gummies, that would be something completely different. But
Well,
if it's brownies,
yeah, I mean, if it's gummies, yeah, but not the chocolate. We don't want to do the chocolate. We don't want to do the brownies. That's no.
brownies.
No, that's
No brownies.
no, that's just but gummies, no problem. Eat those all day long.
They could be poop. You never know.
You never know. That's why they need toilet paper. Anyway, let's see. A statement issued. Let's see. It was a statement issued by the Dawson. Get this. The Dawson Creek. The Dawson's Creek Minor Hockey Association.
It's Dawson's Creek.
Right. Explain that the prize was meant for adults and never for the children. The products did not appear on the donation table, only a photo and a list of the items contained in the basket. So they just kind of, I guess, accidentally snuck this one in. I mean,
They said it was lotion.
what's that?
They said it was lotion.
It was lotion. Yeah. It's pain relieving lotion is what it is.
It's lotion in the basket.
Right, but I mean, Skin Boy, imagine that your daughter goes to one of her functions, and I mean, this wouldn't happen in one of her type of functions, I'm sure. You never know, but I mean, imagine that is she wins like some raffle prize, and all of a sudden you find out that there's $200 worth of pot shit in there. I mean, would you flip the roof? And who would you flip the roof to?
Shit.
You can sell that.
Not really, because there's a pot shop like a block away, Rico.
You're right. Yeah, we're in Colorado. That's pretty much trash.
Yeah, I mean, pot shops are everywhere. They're just about there's just about as many pot shops as there are liquor stores now.
Yeah. Huh? Interesting.
In Edgewater, yes, you're not wrong.
Thornton, present.
Thornton, Edgewater, North Glen.
Westminster.
I don't know. I don't think Westminster.
No, I don't think so.
Arvada's not doesn't have it within their city limit. Doesn't Golden have weed shops? I can't remember.
Colorado Springs has.
Well, of course, Colorado Springs has them.
Aspen for sure.
DeBeck.
Where?
DeBeck.
Where the hell's that?
Yeah, it's like 60 miles this side of Grand Junction.
Wow.
60 miles this side of Grand Junction. Yeah.
60 miles?
They got a huge, they got a huge dispensary.
There you go.
So all the small town people around probably go there, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, because they're not going to drive down to the city, but...
Take me down to the paradise city where the grass is green and the girls are pretty.
So, I don't know. But who do you blame? Do you blame the people that put the package together or the people who didn't double check what was in the package?
I blame the insanity of the human American men.
So you're blaming everybody.
Yes.
It's got to be the grower's fault because it's always the grower's fault.
Yeah. The growers.
If they didn't grow that weed, then it never would have made it into the brownie. That made it into the bag. That made it into the child's hands.
So the raw material was handled by the grower. So at the end of the day, it's their fault.
So that's our story, and we're sticking to it.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So there you go. Dawson's Creek people. There you go. It's all on the growers. We'll just blame the growers for that entire problem. So there you go. What do we got? Justin says, I would eat them and give them the $200. Commerce City has a few. Brighton has a few. Brighton has a few pot shops?
No, I don't think
I don't think Brighton has any. Not that I'm aware of. We have head shops, but not
like smoke shops.
Yeah, but no actual pot shops that I'm aware of. So, all right. So there's the pot story.
Yeah, but they advertise.
Right. Your camera's gone, by the way, Skin Boy. Oh, there you are.
Yeah, it was
I
back.
didn't know if you knew that.
I was eating. I had to eat.
Oh well. Was it a brownie?
Protein.
Protein brownie. All right, so Skin Boy, you'll appreciate this one. Nice. You'll appreciate this one being a beer drinker that you are. And you, Rico, are such an El Chapo fan.
El Chapo Rosario.
So, in Guadalajara, you can now have a cold one. You can have an El Chapo beer. That's the message of Alejandra Guzman, whose company has developed a craft beer dedicated to her infamous incarcerated kingpin father, Joaquin El Chapo Guzman.
Explain that.
So the daughter has decided to capitalize on her father, to make a beer named after him. So people are buying El Chapo beer. And it's got his picture on it and everything.
It's how I call that, just doing business.
Well, she's doing a lot of business. The beer is part of the El Chapo 701 brand, which has already launched a clothing line and gets its name from when Forbes named him the 701st richest person in the world in 2009.
Wow, that's amazing.
Forbes estimated his net worth was $1 billion at the time. Can you imagine that?
That's a lot of money.
So he's the 701st in line
of
so
richest people in the world.
Me?
Yeah.
Wow.
What does that put me? Like 1 quadrillion and 99?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, we're in the zeros.
I think I'm like a 0.2% above you.
It's like 0.0000 me.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, a 3.355 milliliter bottle is due to be priced at 70 pesos, which is $3.70. So, like one of them little, I guess, shooters.
So it's like 50 cents, right?
It's like $3.73.
Wow.
So it ain't your cheap shooters. El Chapo, who shipped narcotics around the world and escaped 2 maximum security prisons before his final capture, was extradited to the United States in 2017, found guilty in a U.S. court last year on a host of drug trafficking charges. He was sentenced to life in prison. So I don't know. What would you?
That was just for flipping a 7-Eleven. That's nothing.
Okay, yeah.
That's it.
Go ahead.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm thinking a better one.
You're thinking of a better one. Okay. But yeah, I don't know. I guess it would be interesting to have one of those like in your collection of like bottles, you know? Like people get the Patron bottles and then the whatever the Skull one is. I forget what brand that one is.
Some people collect matches.
Yeah, matchbooks. Yeah, people collect matchbooks. So I mean it could be
Un barrel.
Yeah, un barrel.
Un poquito de romo, ron del bueno.
Barrel.
Rum.
So, yeah.
With sugar cane.
He's reading it.
Refined old rum.
Refined.
Yes, refined.
Oh, so you're like, I don't think we fit in with you. We're not as refined as you are, Skin Boy.
All I know is that he's very protected
Rico gave
against
this to me,
diseases.
so.
Yeah.
Oh, you gave that to him.
Yeah.
Oh, you're the refined one.
Oh,
well, that was in Lowry when you were living the high life.
And
now you live in Brighton.
I think he got it in Aurora.
If you cross the street, you used to be there, and it was not easy.
You would be in danger.
Yeah. Do you remember the store? The guy supply came from the supermarket. He confessed me that.
Whose?
The convenience store crossing the street.
Oh yeah. No, that guy was weird.
One day he told me, "Can you give me a ride?" And he stopped in the supermarket, and I asked him, "Are you planning on taking care of your groceries?" And I was like, "No, I need to get the products from my store." And I stay like, "Are you realizing that you can save some money?" But he overpriced everything.
Oh yeah, because he had to recoup his prices somehow.
Imagine.
I bought a can of tuna for the cats over there once, and my God, it was like $5 a can.
Wow!
But it was like, well,
sometimes he have them on special. You buy 2 for $7.
2 for $7?
Yeah.
On the tuna fish?
On the one that is not tuna fish.
On the one that's not tuna,
yeah,
salmon.
because it's lower to sell.
Okay.
Salmon or the chicken? Probably the chicken.
Chicken of the sea.
Let's say it's not
But it wasn't.
salmon or chicken. It's just,
Yeah.
It's not chicken.
the worst. Yeah.
Woof.
Exactly. It's that kind of food
It's
that
Korean food.
That kind of food that you either give a dog or a cat if you're broke. Yeah.
Oh,
This is the only thing I have. Don't force me.
so all right. What else we got on plate tonight? Oh yeah, telecommuting and professionalism. Whoops, wrong cameras again. So check this out. This is the new thing with all the COVID crap that's going on. Of course, everybody's under. Well, I'm just gonna say it like this: everybody's under house arrest or shelter in place, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Some people are dancing salsa.
Right. Well, some people are dancing salsa because they got nothing else better to do. They're going stir crazy. Think of Tatum O'Neal in The Kingsman 2. Where they're all losing their mind because of the weed and drugs and shit from the poly chick or whatever, and he starts dancing around like an idiot in the hallway and all that. Think about that.
I heard that Ellen DeGeneres is chatting a lot with other celebrities.
Well, yeah, she's always chatting with other celebrities.
Yeah.
What do you... Anyway, so apparently the big thing that's going on is a lot of telecommuting. Everybody's using Zoom. They're doing their conferencing from home, taking care of their meetings so that social distancing, or you can't go to work. You're not essential enough of an employee at your place of business, but you can work from home, so on and so forth. Apparently, people are not showering. They're not shaving. They're not trying to be presentable. But beyond that, a huge, large percentage of people who are telecommuting have decided to try and get cute, and they're starting to use all these stupid little filters and all this other crap. Huh?
Aquabelva?
No, like they're using like Snapchat filter kind of things, and with where it changes their face and all that crap. See, Skinboy says he's good. He can telecommute. Are you doing any telecommuting? Because you work in the IT.
Yes, since last Tuesday. Last Monday was the last day in the office. Since then, we've been making sure that press releases go out and people can get in, and lots of IT things.
Do you feel you are moving to a different step in your life, Skinboy, with all this?
Speaking of IT things, hello, caller. No, just kidding.
Hello.
Out of area, so area code 650. I don't think I care.
It's your car warranty. Hurry up.
650. Wow, that sounds like from Madagascar.
Yeah, it probably is.
Anyway,
you were saying?
What was your question?
Do you think that all this is moving everybody to a different way to work? I mean, after all this is done, finish?
Well, in the IT field, we've been trying to support it, but we didn't know how much we had to. And this time, right now, we're finding out what kind of resource strain it causes. There's quite a bit, because you've got that balance between being home and being at work.
And what do you think about working from home? I mean, is working from home like really what it's all cracked up to be? I mean, I don't know. Personally, of course, I'm a different kind of guy. I like to work with my hands and be out and physically working on stuff a lot of the time. But I mean, do you find that working at home being more of a distraction than it is helpful?
Absolutely, yeah. I feel I'm better equipped at work in my office to do what I do. It's not because I haven't spent money at home or anything like that, but I don't necessarily have to. I have better equipment at work. I have better speed at work to do my stuff, because my work is data driven, and I kind of prefer being in the office, but then I kind of like going about 15 feet to my office.
Right, so. which can always be fun.
Yeah. Pros and cons.
Pros and cons to it. Yeah. I mean, and of course, you've got your own refrigerator, your stove's right there,
your
toilet's right there, everything's right there. But then again, I mean,
they have toilet paper.
And you've got toilet paper where? At your work or at home?
They have more toilet paper than I do.
Wow.
Oh.
That's a problem. How about this bidets?
We need to start a pledge drive. Everybody, we need you to get on to patreon.com, FreakChild Experience. We need to get Skin Boy some toilet paper.
Or a bidet.
$35 a roll, please.
Maybe a bidet.
That's a discount. It's a discount. We're giving you a break here.
Water do the same then, you know.
What?
Do you know how you say that word?
What, bidet?
Bidet, yeah.
Yeah.
So you can install one in your toilet.
Well, I know everybody's doing that now. Everybody's starting to put bidets in. I mean, it's all over Facebook.
Yeah.
I mean,
I've got a garden sprayer. I'll go grab it. It's
yeah, I mean,
all you need is a hose with a snoozle.
With a garden sprayer, yeah.
Yeah, a garden sprayer.
Yeah.
But you know, I mean,
I really prefer the massaging ones. What are the shower head brands?
what the hell do you mean massaging ones?
The ones that go.
That's very, very sexual shit.
Hey, it gets the poop off.
Well, but you know,
Yes.
it's
The headphones
water.
are off.
You need that thing to get out of your body. I'm with Skin Boy a little.
No, you guys are massaging your butts with fucking water after you take a poop. What the hell's wrong with you?
An enema goes inside. This thing is not going inside.
Well, I know it's not going
So
inside.
what is the problem?
And that,
What do you
and
need
actually,
your
that
What do you
was-
need your
that-
butthole
that was not
massaged
social
for?
Distancing. That was not social distancing. You need to go straight to jail.
Yeah, somebody turn me in.
Yeah, that's correct. He surrounds me.
It's okay. He's in Brighton, so it's all right.
Yeah, we're already all infected out here. It's Brighton. You
Do
know?
you think it's due to the algae in the lakes around the
There are
area?
no lakes here. They're all dried up.
Oh, really?
That's probably part of coronavirus too. Is there's no water.
Wow.
It's all in bottles.
So we need rain.
We just had a bunch of snow.
You're right.
So
where's the
Ooh, a
water?
whole 6 inches.
Do you think the
hey, we
aliens are
got
sucking
12
the
inches
water?
over here, boy. Huh?
Do you think the aliens are sucking that water or what?
Well, they could be. Maybe that's why they've got us all sitting at home. Because the aliens are out there sucking all the water up into their ships.
Give me that water, bitch!
But the question is, are they using hoses that have a massaging attachment?
This is important questions.
We need to contact
These are
them right
really
now.
important questions.
Okay, the IT Skin Boy, how we can contact these beings and ask them if they're using the water for anal massage.
Anal message? Oh. Anal massage? Is that what it is?
Anal massage or massage.
Use your French accent, Rico.
Massage.
There you go. See, there you go.
Yeah.
Perfect. You got it.
Massage?
Mercedes-Benz.
Massage. You want your massage?
Michelle, stop there.
Holy crap. Oh,
this always goes out of control. What in the world is this?
Well,
We're so random right now.
Because it does.
We're talking about telecommuting, and somehow all of a sudden we started talking about massaging
Michelle and all that.
massaging bidets.
Oh, the water in the butt.
Telemassaging your butthole.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Water in the butt.
So apparently, here's the funny thing is that
Telemassaging. Is that well? Didn't they do that on Sirius? You know, they had like some woman sitting on a big old subwoofer, and they went boom.
oh, that was
Linda Carter, Wonder Woman.
no, that was Howard Stern. That was in Private Parts.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was
yeah,
Howard
yeah,
Stern that
yeah.
did that, supposedly. I don't know. That was back in his heydays of being all Mr. Hot Sex or whatever you want to call it. But
Hot
Since
puppy.
since we were saying massage, I figured I might as well take the subject and throw it as far into left field as I possibly could.
there you go.
I think it's time
think
to
I
pass this page.
I think I did good.
Well, what do you think about chicks on motorcycles? What do you think they're doing there?
Water.
See, Skid Boy gets it.
I'm not a biker, dude.
I know you're not a biker, dude, but think about girls on motorcycles, especially crotch rockets. Do you think they're really riding it just to look cool?
This subject is going to leather places.
By the way, we still have the trivia question out there. Where in the hell is the toilet on the Millennium Falcon? 720-230-6363, or type it up in the Facebook chat if you're in Facebook, or the YouTube chat even if you guys are out there.
Please answer it, because I want to know.
Yeah, because remember this, maybe Han Solo used to have like a underground floor, right, in the Millennium Falcon. There's some occasion that
Well, yeah, that's where you got into the engine parts and all that crap, yeah.
So maybe there's a sheet hole there.
One of those is for poop? Oh my god.
Maybe the sheet hole is in that compartment.
Well, it could be like an outhouse, possibly.
Or under the sofa. There was
the sofa?
In Disneyland, there's got to be one of those, right? Because there's the new Millennium Falcon thing that you have to get a lottery. You have to get into a lottery to get onto the ride.
Imagine if one kid have diarrhea suddenly, and
where's the pooper there?
Where's the pooper?
Oh.
Right. Well, I mean, that's a good question.
Yeah.
But see, that's an attraction, not the real one.
Lucas, if you're listening to this, where in the world is the poop hole?
Well, who wrote Star Wars? George Lucas?
I am not sure.
I think he wrote it. Yeah. So he would have to tell us.
At least directed it.
Exactly. Because it's something. If they thought in so many details, I'm sure Lucas thought on where in the world is the toilet in that ship.
Where do you poop on the Millennium Falcon?
Imagine, hey, sure, we stayed in control. I'm gonna have a good poop. Where?
I don't know.
Not on the chessboard. Not on the circle chessboard.
It's not gonna be in the cabin. If not, they are such pigs.
Jesus. Well, you know what the problem is that they probably don't have any toilet paper on there either.
When you leave only you and that animal, probably you get used to odors, right? Chewbacca probably stinks like crazy with all that hair, right?
Well, yeah, and he does. I mean, well, you think he's like a dog or something, you know?
Imagine
I mean, like a big
toilet
giant
paper
bear.
in that beast.
He
needs it by then.
He needs Charmin. He needs Charmin, and here's why he needs Charmin is because
he needs one.
No, he needs Charmin because if you watch the commercials, we discussed this a couple weeks ago. Is the Charmin?
He's not an antelope.
It's
His
good.
body's not like.
It's
like
good for
polish
bears. Charmin is good for
body.
bears. Charmin, it doesn't stick to their bear hair.
The mandrills have a
same with rabbits. What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah.
You see the butt on the mandrills.
Well, yeah, it's a bear butt.
It's a bear butt.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have that.
Well, Chewbacca, he's not a mandrill.
Yes. So this won't apply with him. He needs.
Well, right. That's why he needs the Charmin because it won't stick to his hair.
I not agree because the Charmin is gonna spread all that poop in his hair. He needs a bidet.
Well, yeah, there you go.
There you go. You said it right. There you go.
He needs a bidet. That's what the deal is. Yeah. So there. At least we've solved the question of toilet paper or bidet for
once in a while. Sandblasting
for the
in the planet in the Goba.
Massaging bidet. Yeah. Massaging bidet is the important part here.
Japanese concerns very, 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 very much on toilets.
What?
The Japanese culture, they how I say this, for them toilets are really important.
Why?
They have vibrating toilets?
You can read about this. They have the high technology toilets there are amazing.
Well, I know they've got like high technology toilets, but I thought when I was in grade school, they always showed that they just like literally squatted on a hole over the floor.
Evolution, for God's sake. People evolution.
So you're trying to say that they've become westernized?
You say that.
Oh, so they don't use 3 seashells anymore?
No,
things are not like that kind of jokes right now.
Okay, so you're serious then?
Toilet veneration in Japan? Yes, I'm serious. They venerate toilets.
They what?
Venerate.
Venerate? What does that mean?
That means when you are idolatric with something.
Hydraulics?
Hydraulics.
Hydraulic toilet?
Idolatry.
It means you crouch extra low.
When you obsess, you're obsessed with the toilets.
Well, wait a minute. Okay, so you're using a word I don't. Okay, so they're obsessed with toilets.
Totally.
But I don't understand. Why are they obsessed with toilets? Where have you read this that they're obsessed with toilets?
If Skimboy have a screen like around, he can check about this.
All right, research. Go ahead and check into that. Japanese toilets and importance or something like that. I guess I don't know.
Something like that. And
he's firing up the research there. We'll find out here.
Yeah, we're gonna find if I am just lying.
Respect.
I think you've been reading too much National Enquirer again.
New York State of Mind.
Oh, there's a video how to survive in Japanese toilets. I don't think I want to know that.
Well, let's pass that
Japanese
one.
Toilet
It's
etiquette.
creepy.
Japan toilet obsession.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds like that might be right.
I tell you, I read about this.
He's got 100 screens going on over there.
The ones that you just touch the screen.
Yeah.
There's some weird shit going on here. What the hell?
Uh-oh, he's being hacked.
Uh-oh. That sounds like Alien.
I'm sending this to you.
Uh-oh, he's going to send it to us. We'll have to get it up on the other feeds over here. We'll find out.
It looks really.
But where did you read this? Where did you read this, Rico? Seriously.
I just like to search a lot at YouTube.
Well, that's part of your problem then, is that you're searching YouTube then.
I am not saying that everything is like true, but there are certain things that you can give some importance.
So yeah.
What the hell?
Look what I sent.
Look at this.
What is that shit?
Look at that.
I got a sumo wrestler.
Yeah, hold on. I got to get that up as a slide. Give me 1 second here.
Yeah, Destiny and Justin need to see what the hell that is, because I don't know what the fuck it is. So apparently there is an article, how to pee in a toilet in Japan. There's a guide for the novice, because apparently you need to have instructions.
I can't believe that they actually have instruction. Now, nobody will be able to read this, but yeah,
I can't read it.
Yeah, you can't really make it out real well, but hold on, we're trying to get this image up here real quick so that everybody can take a peek at this. This is interesting. I mean, this is like what? I mean, this looks like something out of a fucking museum, dude.
Skimboy, that last one that you sent have a handle in the side with a remote.
I think
control.
I think it's a Wii remote.
Wow.
Rico, it's a Wii controller.
Okay, here it is. All right, there you go. So there it is for everybody. This is what we're talking about here. I mean, it looks like. I mean, what the hell is that supposed to be? Was that a bidet?
If you're tall and skinny, you can use an adult toilet. And if you're short, you have to use a kid toilet. And if you're a big sumo guy, you have to use a tall and really, really wide toilet so you can handle your. So see, it tells you where to put your feet.
Right, that's what I was looking at too. Is that like it gives you where you're supposed, foot placement, proper foot. That's the problem. Americans, you're putting your feet too close together. That's why we're getting obese. Well, I guess they're getting obese too. But look at that. That dude is a sumo. That dude is a sumo wrestler.
The sumo guy.
That is because he's got the belt thing on and everything. What?
Yeah.
Display this one to see something here.
Well, you got to give. Well, here, I'll just throw it up on the camera.
Show the next one. It's got the Wii remote.
Yeah. Huh? Just go.
It's got something to hold on to when you're bearing down. And it's got a bidet. Oh, there's a bidet in the other picture. Freak, you got to get the other picture in there.
All right, hold on. Give me a second here. So I got to take it from one system to the other here.
Whoa, that's high tech.
There's a bidet and there's a Wii remote. Is that cool or what, Rico?
Okay, tell me, why do you need such amount of bottoms in that thing?
Buttons? Well, because
I don't know.
Because this is exactly what Skin Boy was alluding to earlier.
Because Japan.
Well, it's Japan, but
they create Messenger C.
They what? Create what?
Messenger C is a cartoon. Is a classic robot.
Oh,
cartoon. Yeah.
So yeah, here we go. Here's your Wii remote. Yeah, that's. I mean, and this is a bidet. So look at all the different functions it's got. It's just.
Yeah.
And see, and that's the thing too, is that if you look at it just right, yeah, it's got a handle so you can bear down on it, but then it's got your massager on there, Skin Boy.
See?
There
you go.
So I guess
And
they do make
I bet the bidet goes.
Pull up or down that handle. It looks like you can even pull that up and down.
Yeah, I don't. Well, it's like an armrest on an airplane seat, I guess.
A little scary.
Sometimes you have to. Sometimes you got to bear down. I mean, you got a really good one there. You got some. You ate some cheese.
Yes. So do you imagine the culture? Hey, you want to go to my house? I'm gonna show you my toilet.
Dude, I would run the other way if you can. Hey, dude, come into my house. I would run fast.
Really? Let's go now.
And that's even knowing you. I would start running fast.
Do you have one of those with the Wii remote? Let's go now.
That's unreal, dude. I mean, I don't know. I maybe if Swallow ends up seeing this, because Sean Swallow, our friend from Swallow Nation, the Everything Swallow podcast, they just put in a bidet over on their at their place, and I don't know if it didn't look quite as high tech as this though. It just I think had like little nozzles.
Check that out.
But if you see these things, they're just like
another one.
How
It takes two hands.
Oh my God! Really?
Wait a minute. What?
2 hands.
It takes 2 hands.
What the hell?
Is that Super Mario Brothers?
Right? I mean, that, what in the hell?
Poopers.
What in the hell is that,
There's
man?
a paper on the floor in the right picture.
Yeah, they need to clean that toilet up.
They need to clean
yeah, so
that.
it's got a little handheld like Game Boy. Well, not Game Boy, like a Nintendo Switch thing for. Yeah, I guess you just sit there and you just play on that thing until it.
So what is that on top?
It's wireless. That's what it is. It's wireless.
No, but at the right, on top of that toilet, is that a?
Those are the push buttons. Those are the push buttons to flush the toilet. So you got the small one for pee and the big one for poop.
So I think the guy is peeing on the floor. See the color between the two shoes.
You're really analyzing that picture way too much. And if he's peeing right there, that's all red, man.
He's peeing blood.
Look at the next one. No, you got to show this next one. Get this next one up on the screen.
All right.
There are multiple levels of butt spray on this one.
Could be sangria. Wow, look at
What the hell? That looks like a thermostat.
like a solar panel controller.
A thermostat with multiple butt sprays?
Wow, that's a solar panel control.
That thing. That's awful.
That thing looks like something very high tech. And look the figures on top. See the woman sitting on the splash of water. That's the.
So yeah, so I think the top left, that's power, and then there's regular poop, and then there's holy crap spray poop, and then there's blast off.
Blast
That's
off.
like an explosion of water.
And then I see fart, and there's music.
Fart is like what?
Fart.
It
turns a fan on, maybe. I don't know. There it is.
There, thank you. So there we go. All right. Yeah. So the left is power. That's got to be the one you turn it on.
Right.
So second one, that's regular poop. It's just regular. We're good.
Little
It's
poop.
all right. Get it over with. Third one,
This is
that's not quite Taco Bell.
It's power wash. It's like a power wash.
So the next one, that's Taco Bell. All right.
Right, that's the one that's lifting the dude straight off the damn toilet.
Straight off, yes.
Oh, then the next one is in case you've had bacon.
Yeah.
It's not fart, it's bacon.
That's bacon.
Gotcha.
No, the music notes, that's fart.
I think music is calming you down after you've had a traumatic experience of Taco Bell.
Or how about if that last one is after you party?
There you go. And it's 10:30 in the morning, so that's a good time to poop. This is where.
So if you click that last one, you are very, very messy.
The hell, it's even got temperatures for the water temperature. Look at that. That's why I said it looks like a goddamn thermostat more than it looks like a bidet control.
Yeah,
I like how it's wall mounted though.
That's got to be Celsius because 37 degrees Fahrenheit. That's a chilly bidet.
Do you think that's a calculator?
The polar poop.
There could be a calculator. I don't know, but
I promise you that sheet has
37 degrees. The polar poop.
The polar poop.
Hey, Skin
37
Boy,
degrees.
I'm pretty sure that thing have Tetris in the game selection list.
Let's see.
So you think there's some Pokemon in there? Okay, yeah, there could be.
Pac-Man, Tetris.
Well, that's all the buttons that are listed there. Yeah, definitely, because you got your plus and minus button for left, right, A, B, all that. Yeah, this is an all-in-one.
I think I see a select and a start.
Yeah. So they're perfect. I mean,
perfect.
We'll never compete with the Japanese at this rate. That's for sure.
My question is regarding the first two bottoms and top, the ones, the first one and the second one shows a bot that is open. If that happens due to the water coming to your butt, or you have to spread out your body.
Well, I would assume you'd have to spread out your butt.
That could be dangerous.
That's a good question. Yeah. So it's the third one. It's kind of hard to tell because the
just
enjoying
a big splash in the butt.
Yeah, I think the third one is censored, so they couldn't show the size of the butthole needed to use that setting.
The bacon one is an incognito.
The what? The bacon one is incognito?
Yeah, it's something like
a silencer?
Mm-hmm.
So it's got a built-in.
That's what I feel.
I still think it's the bacon one. I still think it's for when you've eaten too much bacon.
The party one is when you mix alcohol and then you stop and have that greasy hamburger in downtown. What is the name of that place?
I think the bacon one deploys the squatty potty.
What is the name of that hamburger place in downtown?
Which one?
The one that is 24/7 after party. Do you know Skin Boy is in Colfax?
5280?
I forgot the name. Is if you're coming from here is after before Auraria campus.
Well, that doesn't help.
So east of Auraria? So in downtown or what?
Yeah, it's in downtown. It's a classic.
Well, on Colfax.
Yeah, Colfax.
Denver Diner.
Yep.
The Denver Diner. Well, they're getting ready. They're getting ready to Tom's Diner. Tom's Diner.
That's Tom's. They're threatening, and I've been a couple of times, and they said we're not going anywhere anytime soon. Really? They're looking at going historic. Building,
yeah, that's a classic.
Well, they were fighting that though months ago. I know that.
They were. That's 3 blocks from my office.
That's a classic spot, man.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, Tom's Diner is incredible. That's the best greasy spoon in Denver.
But then after you drink a lot of rum and you stop there and have your burger, you're going to poop a lot of different stuff. And you need something like that toilet. And that's the last bottom.
You have to make sure that you get the code before you sit down to eat so you can get into the bathroom.
Right.
Yeah. Do you think they have sensors for the different kind of poop?
No,
because Tom's Diner.
Vegetable.
Not Tom's Diner. No.
Tofu.
No, it has push buttons, so you'd have to tell it what to do. If it had sensors, you wouldn't need the buttons.
Well, because you can switch to automatic and leave the toilet to the side for you.
I don't think I could use a Japanese toilet. I'm just saying.
It's a little scary.
I'm sure I would have the wrong poop. and
You're
yeah,
gonna cause problems here.
they would be really mad at me. In fact, so here's one here. I think somebody put a paper towel in Freak, and I
Somebody
think the
put a paper
maintenance guy.
towel in me. Thank you. Thank you.
In this one, look at what I sent you. I think somebody put a paper towel on that turlet, and I think some Japanese guy is going to go, "Wow, you a bad man."
Yeah. You got to be careful. Dude, that one's even more high tech. It's got a fucking armrest on it. And it's got, see, that one's got a sensor on it.
Yeah.
That one's got a sensor on
And
it.
you see the support for the back top bar after the vault?
Dude, that's a skin boy toilet right there. It's got a good armrest. You lift it up a little bit for a bear down handle.
What is the little compartment in the side?
That's a trash can.
Wow. And
Well, you can, well, depending on the time that you make it into that bathroom, it could be a beer holder. But
with
if
ice
there was
inside?
women in there before you, I wouldn't.
Exactly. That ice is contaminated after somebody pooped there. So you have to take your ice with you when you finish and your beer, right?
So, Freak, look at the next one I sent you.
Onion rings.
Onion rings.
The hell did you send it to? Oh, what is this?
Wow, what is
Oh,
that?
now see, that's the kind of toilet that I remember Japan having. When I was a kid, this is what they told you that they had to poop in Japan. Was
So-
something that looked like a urinal on the floor, and they had to squat over it.
So when you was a
You
kid,
used
was
quite
what?
really right, yeah.
When you was a kid, it was like 35 years ago, right?
Yeah, whatever.
So that means that in 35 years, they evolution in toilets there.
Well, yeah.
From that littering,
How can they make that much evolution in a toilet and we can't do shit though?
because we didn't deal with that.
No, instead
that
we
do a lot of
motivates them
shit.
to move.
They're doing a lot of shit.
Yeah, they were like, we can continue like using this thing, and they went from that. Okay, question for you: where the poop goes in that toilet?
Well, it goes down the little hole. See where she's got her hand in? It's
Oh.
just the same. It's the same size hole we have.
You know, some people have very white thirds.
Yes.
So it's continuously clogged.
I don't know. Well, but remember, they're Asians. They're Japanese, so
Oh,
they eat a
here
lot
we
of
go
rice.
again.
What?
You have to control him, Skin Boy.
Yeah, right.
That's what. That's what they've got over there, man.
Some people think that
Rico,
Bruce
I've
Lee
known
was
him for
so
30 years. There's
good.
no control.
Bruce Lee was so great that I don't think that he pooped.
You,
People
you-
like that.
You don't think he was so good that he couldn't shit?
Exactly like the Queen.
I would think that
Lee.
he'd have shits made out of gold. Is what is more probably what the idea would
Or
be.
he figured out a technique. Oh, look at that. It's
Well,
the-
why not? He figured out a technique for everything else, right?
Yep, he was amazing.
So
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. I'm sending the pièce de résistance. This has to be the finale of the show. Take a
Let's
look.
see.
Oh.
Oh.
there you go.
Do you see the urinals one?
You got to show that. That has to be on
that way.
there.
This way we can show everybody what those toilets were.
Wow. I'm so impacted by the urinal one.
But like I said, this is the type of toilet though that I remember them having back in the day when I was a kid. That we'd have our little Japanese day. It was like in 4th grade, and we had to make the kimonos and all that crap. And we went down to Sakura Square.
You know, I think that's the right
and-
position to poop.
Really? I never. Yeah, I think I went there, but I don't think I had to poop. So maybe I didn't see the whole
And
thing.
you know, can you explain me the one that have the red X of who's?
Well, that's how to do and how not to do. How to
Red
use it
X says
properly.
don't do it.
Of course, you're not gonna go in that way.
Well, hey, I mean, look at some of the
Somebody
warnings.
obviously did.
Yeah, because I mean, look at some of the warnings that we have in life on some of our
So
I mean,
you saying that exists because somebody already tried to go?
exactly. And who knows? This could be, hey, ladies, you can't use that for a massager on your little man in the boat there. You
That's
know,
totally anti-hygienic.
Not for your hoo-ha.
anti-hygienic. I know it's
Who in
anti.
the world is going to use a public lead?
Have you ever been on
Satisfy-
YouPorn? Have you ever been on YouPorn, for crying out loud?
I don't used to.
You have no idea what goes on out there, I'm sure.
Yeah, I don't.
I mean, there's all sorts
wait a
of
minute. So-
freaky crap out there.
I prefer burritos de chicharrón.
So Justin says the refresher is found just inside the crew's quarters on board the Millennium Falcon. We got our answer.
Okay. Where's that?
So Justin on YouTube says the refresher is found just inside the crew's quarters on board the Millennium Falcon. So Justin says that he knows where the restroom is, but it's called a refresher.
So are you
You
insinuating?
win, Justin. So in that case, you get to look at some shitty rum.
Wow, that looks very intense.
There's not very much left.
Congratulations, Justin. You get to look at rum.
Okay, but I have a question here. If it's a refresher, that means that, for example, Solo tells Chewie, "Hey Chewie, I'm gonna refresh my body." So,
Take a
yeah.
refresher.
so
Hey,
that
Chewie, go
don't,
take a refresher.
don't necessarily mean that it's totally clean.
Well, right, but okay, so we call it a restroom. Do you go in there to rest?
Okay. Do they used to have a shower, just the toilet?
Well, it's a refresher. He doesn't say what's in there. It's just the
It's a
refresher.
little compartment.
Yeah, so it's got to be the all-in-one stand-up shower,
Like
toilet,
in a
bidet,
747
Refresher,
airplane.
you know, sink, you know, the whole 9 yards.
You just have a shower sitting in the toilet.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, well, that's how they do it in Europe. They got the shitter right in the toilet, the shower. The
With
toilet
a
is in the
little
shower.
drain.
Yeah, and they just use the same drain,
And then they probably turn on the boat.
which would be perfect for you because then after you poop, you could just take a shower.
That would be great.
That would be like the perfect bidet. And then Skin Boy, you can put your massaging head on there. It's
And we-
perfect.
That is one of those where when you get done, you get up right away, you jump in the shower because you got to get ready for work. You're ready. You're getting ready. You're getting clean and everything. You get out. That's when your butt says, "Hi."
I need
Right.
you.
Yeah, you need to poop right after you get
I'm
out of
like,
the shower.
"But I'm
And he's
But
the
I'm
one
clean.
that you need to wipe
I'm
with
clean.
calm, right?
Do you need to wipe with what?
With calm.
What?
Well, because there's different kind of cleaning with toilet paper. There's the one that is easy, the one that is
Right.
semi-easy.
But you're wiping it with
So-
what? With what?
with a lot of
Corn?
calm.
Calm.
Yeah.
I thought you said a whole
Calm?
different calm. CALM.
No,
I thought you said a different
You're
word.
so
Like,
dirty,
why would you
my
wipe
God.
it? Use a clean
No,
fucking piece of toilet paper.
That's
Jesus.
the most disgusting shit I heard in like
I thought
2 weeks.
I thought he said wipe with a comb.
That's so nasty trash.
I don't want to wipe with that.
Oh my
You said
God.
I
Hair.
don't live in Florida.
Oh. That's what happens when we have a Puerto Rican on the show.
You know what?
Goddamn Puerto Ricans.
I tell you, we are the plague.
We are the plague. Who? Puerto Ricans?
We are the plague.
Oh,
In
good.
New Jersey, they say that.
Do you
Did you say
remember what was the album New Jersey? What was the
That's Bon Jovi.
Oh yeah, Bon Jovi.
That was a great album.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I think the album was related with sperm.
Sperm.
A lot of that. Yeah.
I don't know what else to say other than on that note. All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up on behalf of Rico, the mighty Skin Boy. It's time to get the hell out of here. Folks, don't forget to check us out on, follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, do all that kind of stuff. FreakChild Show on Twitter. We're FreakChild Radio on Facebook. Check us out over at Patreon. Throw us a few bucks for a cup of coffee, and we'll just keep this show rolling if you're enjoying it and all that good stuff. Patreon.com/FreakChild Experience. And then what else? Oh yeah, check out Freedom Revolution Network, which is simulcasting us now. And check out our YouTube channels, all that. If you get over to freakchildradio.com, you guys will be able to find all the wonderful and interesting things,
Germany
links and all that. And by the way, I need bios from both of you. For the web designing department, Bob Sabmud still needs to get those up, so we need to get you guys rolling on that. He wanted me to remind you. Yeah, he said it like this:
I don't know how you fix that poop and shit.
Citizens of Atlantis, you're more than welcome to call.
On the next show, 720-230-6363. Justin Destiny out in the chat room. Thank you guys for tuning in. Everybody else, thank you for tuning in.
America.
On behalf of Rico, Skin Boy,
Argentina.
this is the FreakChild Experience. We're back Thursday night right here on Facebook, YouTube, FreakChildRadio.com, FreedomRevolutionNetwork.com. Thursday, 7 p.m. And don't forget to submit all your pictures for Picture the News. Direct message us over on the Facebook page or email them to freakchildshow@kfrkdenver.com. Ladies and gentlemen,
thank you, Zulu Nation.
We're out.